want the voice. The wind is blowing hard. So let's get straight into it. I promised a couple of things for a couple of people, and right now I'm gonna go ahead and do some angel numbers. I may do 444 and 222 right now. For everyone, first I would like to say thank you to our spirits, thank you to our ancestors, higher powers, Mother Earth, the great spirit of nature, of course. Thank you for allowing me to be receptive of guidance and to be able to deliver it to you guys. Now, I'm the one that don't really care for introductions. I'm not really good at that, like talking in the beginning of the video. I just like to be like, what's up? And jump right into it. So that's what I'm going to do. But when it comes to angel numbers, what everyone calls angel numbers, when they see them, they feel lucky, they feel protected, or they just feel really, um, what's the word I'm looking for? They feel like they're different from everyone else when they see those numbers. They feel like no one else sees them. I get a lot of people that feels as though they're the only one that sees the angel numbers and repeated numbers all the time, but no, that's not the case. You are special in your own little world, but everyone on this earth may see the guidance if they are observant enough, or if they are aware of their surroundings, if they're aware of themselves. And if you can read auras, you will definitely see my aura is super bright right now, as they are trying to push me to deliver this message. If you are a person of auras and that can see aura colors, then you will definitely see big green light. Comment below if you can see that. That's a good thing. That means you are in tune with yourself. That means you are becoming aware of yourself. You're becoming aware of your spirit, your surroundings, your senses, you know, see, smell, taste, touch, hear, all of your senses, feelings, everything. But let's jump into 444. Okay, 444 could mean a lot of things. And then look, 222 on the timer as I am speaking about 444. So we're going to continue going. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep discussing and sharing. But let's start with 444. This won't take that long either. It's very simple. It's about you. So first and foremost, before you can see angel numbers all the time. You can see repeated numbers all the time. And that just means, hey, we're trying to get your attention. You know, because you could be a person that is afraid of spirituality, is afraid of the word, not even the word, the name spirits. You know, when you hear that spirit name, or if you hear African spirituality, or if you hear hoodoo, or anything like that, or if you hear spells. You know, a lot of tarot cards, everyone think it's evil, everyone think it's demon, everyone is weirded out. They're afraid of their own kind. That's all that means for me. To me personally, my opinion, it just means you're afraid of your own kind, your own bloodline, your own power, your own strength, your own wisdom, your own knowledge. That's all that means, because African spirituality, 333 on the clock. That will probably be for tomorrow, 333. But African spirituality is nothing to be afraid of. It is actually something that can save you to feel balanced on this earth, to save you to feel worthy of yourself on this earth amongst other individuals of different colors and all that and all that. It just helps you. It gives you strength. It encourages you to be who you truly are and who you really want to be. Spirituality, African spirituality, Native American, indigenous peoples spirituality, all of that. I feel like the Africans and the Native Americans, you know, intertwine to a certain extent. You know, I feel like they're kind of like cousins to me, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever. See how I jumped all around the world? I did not mean to do that, but I'm just going. So, 444. When a lot of people think of 444, everyone, including myself in the beginning, well, actually, in the beginning, I just thought it meant then I just see 444 in the clock. I just thought it meant like, ooh, I'm special. You know, like I said, everyone thinks they're super, super special and they're the only one that is in that special world when they are seeing these repeated numbers, angel numbers, numerology, and numbers of the universe. I seen 444 for my first time, and I just thought, you know, I felt really strong. I felt really powerful. I felt really confident, and I felt like I was somebody. I felt like somebody. Like, you know how everyone looks up to Beyonce, Rihanna, all the rap artists, Lil Baby, you know, any rap, Drake, Future, any rap artist, you know how people look up to those people. I felt that way about myself when I see 444. Like, a lot of people will see 444 and they will automatically think they are that shit, you know. Ooh, I'm this. I'm different. I got powers, you know. I got this. I have my senses. I'm connected. I'm protected, because most people look at 444 as a protection number, which it is. It is a reminder to let you know you are not alone on this earth. You are not alone. You do not deserve to feel fear or doubt. And when you do see 444, you automatically feel that. It's like a feeling, especially if you are aware of yourself, especially if you are someone that is in tune with their self, that listens to themselves, that listen to their gut, that instinct, them feelings, you know, and the person that is aware of them, of their surroundings. 444 can also come in strong when you see it. If you are someone that always say, damn, I knew that was gonna happen. You speak something and then it happens, or you feel something, hear something, dream of something, and then it happens. So whenever you see that 444 though, it hits you real hard, and it makes you feel like, you know, this is something. It's something special, something powerful and strong is here looking over me and watching over me. Just like people say they're angels, you know, they're guardian angel. My grandmother's a guardian angel. My grandpa is watching over me, you know, things in that nature. 444 will pop up to let you know and to remind you that you are very much protected and there's no harm that can do unto you. Of course, consequences, karma is there in the open as well on top of 444. But even then, you are still protected. They will push you through that lesson. You will learn a lesson through those consequences, and they will still show you 444 and let you know, hey, you can receive this protection. You can receive this guidance from your ancestors that you really, really need if you want to. If you want to put out the good energy and you want it back in return, you will receive that feeling from seeing 444. If I'm all over the place, don't even worry about it. You're going to receive whatever it is you needed to receive out of the 444 message today. Um, Another thing with 444, catch my breath. You are protected though. 444 is definitely a protection number, especially for me. It makes me, whenever I see it, it allows me to feel that sense of comfort, that the presence of the unknown, the presence of the universe, and just me becoming aware with myself. And it just reminds me that you're safe, you're good. Don't be afraid to live by yourself. Don't be afraid to drive at night in that car. I mean, of course, don't put your ancestors up for a big test. Be smart, use your senses, be in reality, of course. Don't travel alone, you know. But 444 is that extra protection. Extra protection. I'm going to say something real quickly, though, after I finish this. The little basics, I feel like. These are my interpretations. You don't have to feel like this, you know, you don't have to agree. You can disagree, of course. Everyone has their own feeling, their own interpretation, excuse me, of 444. And mine is, whenever I see 444, it reminds me you're not alone. It reminds me you are protected, you are safe. Whatever you are doing and trying to conduct or do, you are safe, you are protected. Now, after I say this, this is what's going to be a little tricky. You are good. 444 pops up. It just lets you, it keep, cause yesterday I saw 444 a lot, like all day. It lets you know, hey, we got you, we're here, we're with you, we love you, you know, we're here, we're guiding you, we're directing you, we got you. That's a person that is aware, that is a person that is observant, that is a person that will see that 444 and they will feel protection instantly. They will release that fear. They will instantly just fall in the seat and be like, oh, thank God, I'm good. Because that's how I do. That's how I do sometimes when I am in fear or in doubt or afraid, or paranoid, you know, anything like that of that sort, scared, you know, that 444 comes and it makes me chill. It's like, oh, okay, cool. They right here. They got me. They working, and your ancestors, your spirit guides, the great spirit of the nature. That's a different story. Also, but yes, 444 for me is definitely a lot of confirmation for security, because if you see 444 more than 3 times out the day, they are telling you you are secure, you're good, you're protected, no harm can do onto you unless you do harm onto others, and then there are consequences. And then that's when the other 444, there's one 444, but I'm going to give you another interpretation of 444, the interpretation of 444, that for people that are unaware and they still see it, because you can be in alignment with the universe and you can be in alignment with your ancestors and guides and the unknown and your spirit inside. That's a different story for a different day, your spirit. And you can be in alignment and all that and see 444, and you don't even and there's people that are not in alignment with none of the unknown, with none of that. They could care less, and they still see 444. Now, for those people that are sleeping on their spirit guides and their ancestors and the universe and their surroundings and the unknown, if you are a person that is asleep or just don't have the time to settle down with your spirit, or don't even believe in that, or you just don't even feel like it, you probably don't even think to go in that route. Some people, it's not about 12 on the clock. That is higher, that's ascended masters, different story. But some people don't even, it's not that they hate spirituality, to again, it's not that they hate spirituality, that's just that's something they ignore. They're too caught up in the world, they're too caught up in what's going on now and trends and running after the bag, and some people use spirits, different story, different day. So now I want to go into the people that are not aware. That's what we're gonna say. You're just not aware. It's not that you don't care. I'm not gonna throw that at you. I'm not gonna project that you don't care. You doubt, you fear. You're just not aware. You're just not ready. And for those people that are not aware, but they still see 444, that is your ancestors coming to get you. They're wanting to snatch you up before X, Y, and Z happen. They wanting to save you. They're wanting you to pray more. They're wanting you to have faith in something. It don't even have to be them. It just has to be something in the earth, in the universe. Like, have faith that you are going forward and you're not trapped in a box, in a circle. But when you ignore the 444, then that's when you are gonna face X, Y, and Z, because of your consequences and because of the energy you're putting out there and whatever and so forth and so on. But for those people that are unaware, they still see angel numbers. Don't get me, you're not that special, aware people. We're not that special. I mean, we're special. We're special because I'm special. But we're not that special to where we can just think we're the hot shit because we see 444 and exclude all the unaware people. No, they see 444 too. They are just ignoring it. They don't care to acknowledge it, and they also sometimes don't even know the meaning behind it or the strength or the power behind 444 being repeatedly in your direction. I guarantee you the unaware see it more than anyone could ever see it. Why? Because those are the people that the universe, the great spirit of nature, the ancestors, these spirit guides, they're trying to get them to become aware of themselves. They're trying to save them from what they call society's world, whatever. I'm not really too much smart on that type of stuff. But The 444 for the unaware, they're just trying to grab their attention. That also means pray more. Because if you are unaware and you're taking things into your own matter out of anger, you know how it is sometimes. You don't want to bite your tongue. You don't want to be the bigger person. You don't want to allow faith in your ancestors, spirits, higher powers, your God, to direct you, or have faith in it that you will be okay. You do things on your own, and that is your unaware people. And whenever you guys see 444, they're just trying to save you from XYZ. They're just trying to let you know, hey, you have help here. You can receive guidance, but you have to pay attention. You have to pause and stop. But in all actuality, I feel like the unaware people, when they see 444 any time of the day, I guarantee you it means you need to stop and pray. You need to stop and pray and ask for guidance, ask for assistance, ask for protection. 444 does not automatically mean, oh, I'm protected, I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, blah, blah, blah. No, it does not mean that, especially if you are unaware. It means protection. It means, they're here, they're acknowledging you and your steps. But if you are unaware, then how could they protect you if you are ignoring them? You're not even acknowledging them, and the 444 that you see consistently on a day-to-day basis. I guarantee you the unaware see 444 a lot. So even if you know what 444 means, for the people that are aware, even if the unaware, even, because some unaware people, they know what it means. They know, like, some people that are unaware but too lazy to tap into their spirit, become one with themselves, become, clear their mind and mature. They're just too lazy, don't feel like doing it. Why? Because they love the hype. They love the trend of what's going on these days, and these artists that they look up to, blah blah blah. So they can just take advantage of 444. Some people just see 444 and they may post it, they may say, I'm protected, y'all nigga. No, 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 no. They're actually asking you to pray. They're actually calling you and trying to get your attention to save you in the near future from XYZ, WXYZ, whatever. They're trying to grab you. Because some people that, you know, those people are the aware, unaware people. They know the angel numbers mean something, but they're too lazy to put the work in to be guided by their each step by these angel numbers. They're too lazy, or they just don't want to seem cornballish because of the hype, the crowd, everyone what they're doing, the trends. So with those type of people, they may see the 444 and then they may say, "Oh, I'm protected. I'm always protected. Y'all niggas better stop." I see a lot of that. Like they be taking advantage of spirituality and its gift, and it's like, we're not even telling you you're protected right now. We're just telling you you need to get some protection so that we can protect you from horrible XYZ things on this earth that could come your way, or that you can get yourself involved in and get into deep with, and then it's out of our control because you put your actions out there on this earth. Now spirits can't do anything but, you know, sit back and watch unless you call upon them with some healing work. Now that's a different story. You got to do a lot of healing for that. They're not just they're not just gonna protect you because you say it. You have to want that protection. You have to walk in the steps of healing to receive that protection. Because if you're putting out ill, they're not going to protect you for putting out ill and save you every time. No, you have to deal with those consequences. You have to deal with that karma, you know? So the unaware, sometimes they know about 444, but then they just take advantage of it. They think it's like, oh, I'm protected. I'm big bad wolf. Y'all got me messed up. And they don't even say thank you ancestors. They don't even say thank you spirits. They don't even say thank you guardian angels. So it's not always about you being protected. 444 could definitely mean you need to heal. You need to go on this healing journey. You need to heal. You don't even have to go on a healing journey where you see everyone with doing readings, or you don't even, no one said you had to go in that route. That's just a calling for most people that feel called to do that type of stuff. You don't have to be the dreamer, you don't have to be the psychic, you don't have to be any of that. You don't have to be powerful when it comes to spells and ritual. You don't have to be nothing. You just have to be receptive of your spirit to receive guidance on this earth. 444. But some of the unaware, it's almost time for me to go. But some of the unaware, that when they see 444, or if you're too busy to even pray, or if you're too busy to even change yourself and heal your mind and yourself, you guys are knowing what I'm saying. This is something, that's when the 444 pop up and try to warn you, hey, it's time to change, it's time to grow up, it's time to grow, heal, it's time to get your mind right. It does not mean just, oh, you're protected, you're good, keep doing what you're doing, don't worry about it, we got you. No, it's just trying to knock on your door. For the unaware, if you're unaware, you're already on the journey healing, you're already conscious, you're already doing great, you pray, you're good. They're just confirming to you that you're good. They're confirming that you are secured. You don't have to be frightened by anything. You don't have to fear or doubt anything in your life. But for the unaware, they're trying to get your attention. 444 is trying to get your attention to pray, tap into your ancestors, receive that guidance. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. You'll just continue to experience XYZ unless you stop and talk to your spirit, your higher self. No one said you had to dig deep, you had to follow your ancestors' steps. No one said that. You don't have to, but it's recommended. It is definitely recommended, especially for you African Americans, Native Americans, Latinos, so on and so forth. I'm not here to speak about the other race, but I am here to say, the unaware, when you do see 444, just know sometimes it is saying you need to stop before you wreck. You need to stop before you spaz out. You need to pray. You need to heal. You need to learn to bite your tongue. You need to get right with God, higher powers, the earth. You need to get right with that. The great spirit, however, whoever you want to call it. That's all that means. Sometimes it means get right, begin to pray, ask for assistance because you're lost. Two, two, two. How the freak do you stop this? See. Ooh, if I stop this,